Hey everyone, Paul here with Viral Marketing. I am the Director of Marketing, and today we are going to be doing a product review of a recently launched email. Now, the purpose of these reviews are to ensure that the educational videos that you are recording to send out to your database are the best quality that they can be. Now, in order to do that, I'll be suggesting things that our team can do here at Viral, and also I'll be suggesting things that you can do on your end. All right, let's jump right into it. Alright, so as you can see here, I have the email pulled up. So the first thing that I see here, which is the first thing that you should always see, is this header. That's what we call this image right here. It should link up to either the blog or the website that we put together for you. But this header is great. The largest aspect of it is the group name. That way the viewer knows exactly who it's coming from, so that's great. Now below that we have the actual email header. What changing loan limits mean for buyers. Great headline, clear, concise, straight to the point, right? So moving down to the screenshot. Now, the first thing that I notice here is that the screenshot is not that great of quality, but it's not due to the way that we exported the actual screenshot or how we created it. It's actually due to the video quality. So if the video has poor quality, then the screenshot will have poor quality as well. Now, before my current position, I was actually a coach here at Viral for 4 years, so I already know the culprit here. It's probably a Zoom recording, okay? Just the way that Zoom recordings work, you're never going to get good quality, okay? So I'll review that later once we actually review the video, but let's talk more about the screenshot itself. So it's positioned properly. It's great. This is why we don't want you in the center of the screen, because this play button right here would be covering your face. News from the mortgage industry. That's a little vague. So I think that could be explained a little bit better. That way the viewer actually knows what's going to happen in the video prior to watching it. Maybe what I would do is include that this is an interview so they can learn more about what's going to happen in the mortgage industry moving into 2022, but definitely be a little bit more precise on what's going to happen in the video. So moving down to the actual what we call the email teaser. I don't think I would really change much about this. The only thing that I might do here is actually link up Ratty Lending Team or Envoy Mortgage to their website. As you know, if you're a client here at Viral, we send a lead report with all of the open and clicks for your email. So if you send, for this instance, David, just his leads from the email, that's a great value add. It might help you actually set up interviews in the future or entice David to come back if he keeps getting these awesome leads from what you're doing here. All right, now the last thing that I want to review here is the call to action of the email, which should be in every single email that you send out. This one has a home value report. This should link up directly to their website, and right here, ready to sell your house, perfect. It's got a video, it's got a form that they can put in. Awesome. So my only recommendation here is to actually add a secondary call to action for home buyers, because obviously we have the home value report for any sellers or potential sellers, but there's not really a call to action for any buyers out there that are checking out this email. So I would do a very similar call to action, maybe either side by side or vertical, but I would have that linked up to any type of home search IDX that you have on your website. So what I would recommend to the Donnelly group here is to add a secondary call to action that links up to this page here. It's kind of a pre-qualification form that they can then submit. So that way you have a secondary call to action for any buyers out there checking out your email. Alrighty, now let's check out the actual blog post itself. The first thing that I noticed when I was actually scrolling through this page is that this M is blocked by this YouTube embedded feature, watch on YouTube. Okay, so that's one thing that our video editors have to pay attention to. It's an easy fix, just reformatting the actual screenshot that you use. Now let's watch this video.
Hi everyone, I'm joined today by Mr. David Ratty with the Ratty Lending Team at Envoy Mortgage. David, welcome.
Thank you.
One thing that I noticed here is that when you do pause the video here, it actually covers up some of the contact information. Obviously, when the video is playing, it goes by a little too quick to give anyone the opportunity to actually write any of the contact information down. So what I might actually end up doing is having our video editors just push that contact bar up. That way it is above this, this line here. All right, now jumping forward into the video, we have our first lower third. One thing I would recommend is changing the actual color of the bars that are on here to more of a gray or blue. That way it fits more along with the color scheme of the Donnelly Group. So if you remember what I mentioned earlier about recording Zoom meetings and how it's not that great a quality, we actually have a recommendation for you. It's called Riverside.fm. So here's Riverside.fm. This is a program that we actually use here at Vyral. We highly recommend it to anyone, especially if you're doing interviews on your own for these educational videos. I would highly suggest you check this out if you were thinking about doing interviews in the future. All right, now let's review the actual blog post itself. I've already read this, obviously, to save you some time with watching this video, but the write-up in general is very good. The only thing that I might change here is this sentence. This is called a pull quote, so this is actually pulled out from the article. So the sentence itself is actually right here. I feel like it's written a little bit strangely. It just doesn't flow that well. So my recommendation on how to rewrite this would be rates are projected to increase in 2022, thus making homes less affordable to any buyers out there. I feel like that really reaches out to the buyers, like, hey buyers, you really need to pay attention to this and kind of get in on the low rates while you still can. Overall, great video. With that being said, that is the end of my first product review. Hope you either learned something or enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is below. Thanks.